What's up? What's going on, man? What's up, McComb?
What's going on, Mendoza?
Does that bother you if I call you McComb all the time?
No, I like it. It's cool.
That's so funny. I don't know. I'm just like, how many people just call you Mike or Michael or Mikey?
It's literally scattered throughout the ages, man.
Yeah. What'd you go by? What'd you go by when you were little?
So when I was little, it was Mike.
Uh,
And then like in college, it was actually Mikey because that's like when the movie Swingers was popular.
Oh my goodness.
You know, Jon Favreau played Mikey.
Yeah.
And so like everybody around me just thought they were Vince Vaughn. And it was just constantly like throughout college, it was Mikey.
Oh my gosh.
And then like California was just kind of like a mixed bag. And then so I go by pretty much anything. I even had a teacher that called me Mikey because she was just, like I said, you can call me either, and she called me all three. So it's crazy, man. Like
when I was a kid, my whole life, when I was a little kid, everyone called me Danny, right?
Yeah.
My family calls me Danny to this day, but like that's how I introduced myself because that's all I knew because that's what my family called me. So it was fine until the day of kindergarten. The day of kindergarten, my mom takes me into the classroom and the teacher's like, "Oh, nice to meet you guys." She's like, "I put everybody's name on the desk they're gonna sit at," and it said Daniel, and I was like, I didn't want to be there, dude. I'm like, this is
out. Like, who does?
I was just like, man, this is not how I identify myself, and and I was just like, and my mom's like, it's gonna be all right, you know, that's just the name that's the name on your birth certificate and stuff. They're just going by that stuff, and then the teacher's like, oh, no problem, we'll call you what you want to be called. And then I met one of my best friends in first grade. His name was Paul Johnson. What's up, Paul Johnson? If you're ever watching, I miss you, man. He called me Daniel, and that was it. Like, and he was the only person that called me Daniel. It was so weird. But as I got older, like high school and junior high, I just went with Dan, and then it's been like that since forever now. So, but still, my family calls me Danny.
You kind of got to go with what looks cool, like being signed.
You know, it's quicker to write Dan.
Yeah, I know. It's quicker to write Mike, too. But it's funny. Like, I have just, like, a couple of things from, like junior high school and high school when I'd sign it Mike P. McComb. But it's like the Michael, like, in the McComb is balanced, and it just kind of, like, looks signed. But I think it's kind of cool how you call me Mike McComb. I was actually thinking maybe in 2026, because like the year is half over, you know, but like maybe in 2026, I'll like only sign like Still Ill books Mike McComb and everything. McComb. That might be kind of cool.
It's funny because like when I used to like think about like, should I have an artist name or should I just go by my own name? Like, you know, it was so many things, you know.
I know it's tough.
And when I used to play a lot of video games, my gamer name was Rotten Fist.
Rotten Fist?
Rotten Fist. And then any game where I was able to put in a name, that's what I would put. Rotten Fist. And then I was thinking about like if I mess around with my name for like an artist name, like I was thinking about I was gonna be Danny Min, but it sounds Asian.
It does kind of sound Asian.
Danny Min, and then I was thinking, well, Dan Mendoza, like you say it real quick, it's just Dan Min, and then I was like, well, that if you just use the letter D and put the M in there, I'd just be Demon, and I was like, that might be fucking dope. It's just be like D-MEN, you know, and I was like, I could just start going as Demon, and then when I started working professionally,
people be like, that's D.E. Mon.
Yeah. When I started working professionally, I was all, you know, I've always have crazy anxiety, but I'm just like, well, I shouldn't even bother with this stuff because I need to make sure I can do my taxes well and not have to fuck around with other fake names and
right.
I got to go with what's on my Social Security and
yeah, exactly.
So I never had an artist name because I was just like, was too paranoid about taxes and Social Security numbers and things like that. So
yeah, I know. I wonder what Art Germ's taxes like on his taxes. It's just Art Germ.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, but think about it. What if so I never got to be Demon, which would have been cool. But
doing your taxes with Demon.
But think about that, like you know, like Dan Mendoza didn't make that money. Some random alias Demon did. Like I don't have to pay that.
That would be cool.
I don't have to pay that. That's so funny. Christine says she loves the art that you did on Still Illustrated. And that.
Oh, thank you.
You're like, what?
I thought she was talking to you. Oh,
no, she's talking to you.
And it's Mike. See, you could choose any form you want.
Mike. Yeah, your image was one of the freebies unlocked today for the collector card.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So
sweet.
Anytime we I'm always gonna forget, but anytime we use your art as a print or as a collector card and stuff, just remind me about it so I could just give you comps.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely down with that.
All that stuff. Yeah.
I just don't want to sound annoying.
No, you wouldn't. I just
like, Dan, you hit the goal and like I want my free card.
Yeah, we got Van Hooven up in here.
What up, Josh?
We got Steve Rice up in here.
What up?
Did you get to meet Steve Rice when at IlCon?
I met everybody, so I'm gonna say yes.
He drove all the way from California, dude.
That's some serious loyalty right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was complaining about like driving like an hour and a half from Rochester to. Jesus is long.
Yeah.
Heck. It's like 15 minutes away from.
What happened with we went to Motor City. Everybody went to Motor City just to shop and walk around and stuff. Bill McKay needed to sit, so we just left him at a table hanging out with Big Dog Inc. and CB Zane and stuff. But dude, what was up with Art Adams, dude? When Bill needed to talk to him, and then you complimented him on his cross hatching, but he was just like he didn't like the terminology you used.
He didn't like the terminology. Like I just
man.
dropped the ball. That's like the second time I've like dropped like a serious like L with like someone that I admire.
Dude, he had boundaries, man. He had fucking boundaries because you're like,
I know. I said your cross hatching is like insane, man. And like to me, like just my lingo is like, I mean, everyone knows I say everything's insane. Like if it's like that's insane.
He did not like that. He did not like.
He's like, well, insane, but I'll take it as a compliment. And I was like, oh, sorry. But then like before we left, I said, well, I'll just rephrase. I said, your cross hatching is amazing. He's like, I know what you meant. And I'm like, okay. Sure.
Doing what's funny, dude, is that the whole time we're fucking standing there, I know Bill doesn't think about it, but Bill never said, by the way, this is my friend Dan Mendoza, creator of Zombie Tramp. This is my friend Mike McComb. He's a cover artist. You know what I mean? At no point, like, was there any kind of open window for me? I had no idea what the hell to say to Art Adams. It's like starstruck, dude.
Yeah, I didn't either. I felt like I was like fangirling a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Me
and
too,
then,
man.
like,
I'm like, that's Art Adams, dude. It's crazy.
And I'm serious. Like the cross hatching was like insane. I mean, it's
How
like
can you
nuts.
how can you make harsh lines and somehow it looks like soft clouds?
I mean, it was like how it would like go light to dark, and it looks like he must have done like 8 different layers in the dark area, 10 different layers of cross hatching, but it's like all like blended, and like the eyes are so even, bro. Like the eyes and everything's like so you know, like sometimes like my shit might be like a little like on the drawing board, it's like you just like boom, like, you know, click it up a little bit, but like I'm in the pencils and all that stuff, it was just like so clean. And when you showed me like the price of that sketch, I thought that was like a serial number or something. I didn't
all right. I was like, no, this is like 10 grand.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, wasn't that one page like 20 grand?
Yeah, it was 20,000.
Oh my goodness.
And that's not even like, you know, like if that was like some cover or something, you know what I mean? That was like, I think that was like an interior page or something.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Let me see a couple questions. All right, Mystic Beast. If you pay attention to, for one, our newsletter, if you're subscribed to our newsletter where you get emailed, and also if you pay attention to the update section of Birth of the Cruel, you will see where we are with that. So I'll just tell you right now, since you're on here, is that we just finished bagging and boarding, and we just sorted them and counted them, dude. So tomorrow I'm signing books. So shipping's gonna start going down probably in June, but like it goes kind of in alphabetical order. But yeah, so I would say shipping's gonna start in about 3 weeks or so. So, but pay attention to those updates so you don't ask me on here.
Yeah, that'll be a pet peeve. Can I say like a quick little update since we're on updates? Is like I feel bad.
Yeah.
Like about you know, to everyone who was at ILCON, and I said that my website was going to get released that Friday, and it's not yet. There's a reason for that. I had to like come back home and like I had to like cram a cover in, and then we had like Motor City Comic Con, and then like last week I was sick, and I like when I was thinking about it, I was like I still don't have my print boxes to send anything in, so I should probably get my boxes situation set up before I go live, because then I'd be like, what am I sending these in? I just have to like order some Geminis and do a couple of final.
Yeah, dude. If you order bagging boards, Gemini sells bagging boards now. So don't order your bagging boards from BCW. If you get Geminis on their website, just get some bagging boards there too, and it's pretty affordable. So
yeah, you know, it's weird. Like when I looked at them a while ago, for some reason I thought those Geminis were like I don't know, $3 to $5 each. But when you buy 100 of them, they're like $1. That's like not bad.
Yeah, man. I buy whatever giant box is. I buy them like 1,500 at a time or something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So the day that shows up, that's a lot of heavy lifting, man. But how many waves of shipping for the ZT59? I don't know. What we do now is because we ship everything with UPS now, because it's just better rates and stuff like that. It's kind of like we used to just do like four waves to pick up with the mailman, but now we just do probably every other week we do a pickup. So it could be like 6 to 8 waves. It's a lot. It's like 1,002 orders. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. Someone else had a question about. All right, here. Will O'Brien, will you ever do a trade paperback of Zombie Trap? Maybe from the time you started doing the Kickstarters. I did. I did. I'm considering it. You look at our website. I consider it volume 3. Volume 1 and 2 are the origins, and then we excluded, for the time being, we excluded all the volumes from that publisher, and then so we're jumping into ours at volume 3. So which is Death of a Fool. So Death of a Fool, it would be the first trade paperback of the books that we started doing under the Still Ill label. Chad thinks you got con cred.
That would make a lot of sense. It did hit me. It did hit me slightly after that. I think it's less con crud, and it was more just like not being able to fall asleep, and then like basically like waking up like, oh my god, it's time. Like yeah. It was like, oh my god, I probably only got a few hours sleep that day. It was just like, go, 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 go.
You're like a night owl.
Yeah, it was tough. It was like I was like in bed. I just like couldn't fall asleep from like just the excitement and the anticipation, just the nerves and all that, you know.
Yeah. All right, Mystic Beast came back. He says, I did check, but I was wondering when the wave for Arizona will be sent. I think it was the third last time. Yeah, we don't do it by state. We just do everything by name. So just, yeah, I'd have no idea. That's my answer. But thank you so much for reading the updates and all that stuff, man. You're cool. You only see, well, shit, I only ever see the single issues on Kickstarters. So when you go on a Zombie Tramp campaign or any of, not the campaign that's running right now, because that's just like a special edition swimsuit thing, but when you, like, let's say Sugar Pop is going to be the first week of July, we're planning to launch. But when you go down, and it'll say, there'll be a thing say, get these back issues. And when you see the back issues on there, it'll be all the titles of all of our characters. And those are the trades. We don't do back issues of singles. And let's look. Let's see. I don't even know if I have any in the store right now, because I know we pulled a bunch for Ilcon. Let me see. So let me just let's go share over here.
Under 500.
Huh?
You got to keep that store number under 500.
Oh my gosh, I know, dude. So let's go share screen. Let's see what we have going on here. Chrome tabs. There we go. All right, so here we are in the store. Let me just double check. Trade paperback. Here we go. We got volume 1 and it's sold out. Volume 1 and it's sold out. Look at this. I think we have way more than this. We just got a new shipment in, so I'm gonna have Savannah double check that tomorrow, because I know we just got a bunch in, and these probably aren't being categorized in the proper category. Let me just double check. And every time we do conventions, I take a shit ton of trades with me, so I think we just have them turned off in the store right now. Let's double check.
Is that what you do? Like when you do a convention, do you just kind of like turn things to like sold out, like while you're gone, just so you don't like keep track of the numbers and stuff? So
sometimes, but usually now, you know, with Savannah being our helper, I'll pull books when she's working, and then she writes down as I pull them. She writes it down, or she'll have the laptop open and she'll start deducting as I pull. So yeah.
Oh, okay. You have to get Van Hooven.
Currently, yes. Yeah, we do not have the trades available in the store, but I think we just need to update the count. So, and then we should be good. But if you read digital, we got the digital. I know we do. But the digitals we do as singles.
I love the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
That's Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Know it. Yeah, that's the
Oh, there it is. That's
we
sick.
We just got a nice chunk of these back in stock. This actual single issue, the physical one, and but we haven't put them in the store because I'm always like, oh, I want to sell them at shows. So
yeah,
that's what's going on.
That one.
Yeah, that's what's going on with that. So thanks for kind of hitting me up and asking me about that trade paperback, because I wouldn't have known that we need to update them in the store. So I will do that.
Dude, you want to hear something else that's really funny?
I do.
So like today, like Bill, like texts me, goes, can't find who, and I'm like, what's he talking about? And then I like look like at my messages, and it was like from when I was like, I can't find them now, I lost you guys, when I was like went out to like find them badges. That message, because there was no Wi-Fi working,
yeah,
that message just went through today at 2 o'clock. Is that crazy?
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
That is a serious delayed reaction.
Yes, we have leftovers from Ilcon. We just haven't made them live in the store yet. So we should. But I'm kind of like updating the photos because I don't want just like regular cell phone photos. I want like, digital files and stuff, all that stuff. So, but what are you drawing right now?
I'm just cleaning up the lines on that sugar pop because that thing is going to be due before I know it.
Are you able to share screen?
Yeah, I think I could.
Let's see if you got that. I have no idea how to share a screen besides my own.
I do like.
Do you have the option to hit present or something?
No, I just like switch. I have OBS, so I just switch it like this.
Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. That's badass.
I thought I had, hold on. Yeah, there with me in the corner.
So I'm going to move this to
that one. I mean, that like I'm flipped, but it doesn't matter. Like, actually, she looks okay flipped too. Sometimes when you flip a drawing, you're like, whoa, that's way off. I got to fix that. Do you do that when you draw? Do you like flip it back and forth constantly? Like that's something.
I don't. It's like
that I just started doing.
Yeah, I started. Oh man, like I do it only once in a while. Like when I kind of remember, I'm like, hey, I should try to do that flip back and forth thing. Just
I know I don't remember all the time, but
yeah.
Or even worse, sometimes it's like the thing will be like pretty much almost done and I'll flip it and I'm like, oh, that's terrible. Like, I just hope nobody holds their book up in the mirror.
Yeah.
I see people, do that all the time. I kind of wanted to make a habit of it just because, I don't know, it's weird. Like sometimes it'll look right one way and it'll look kind of crazy the other.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like that. Then I'm going to go like, I don't know why it has to see my giant fucking head like that. Well, that's not good.
And I don't know why, but like every time like I turn off OBS and then turn it back on because I have like a third monitor, it always like messes up like which monitor it's going from. So I basically have to like reset it up every time. But
really?
Yeah, I know it's like just some glitch or something, but I don't know. And just for the show, like I usually do like the sans top.
Yeah.
But like I got it with the top just for the show. And then like I'll have to like go back and kind of update some things and then finish that way. But because that's just easier. Yeah, dude, Arthur Adams hates me. It sucks.
All
Stop thinking about that.
right, this is the best I could do with the layouts. I'm an amateur at showing these layouts.
Oh no, you're good, dude. I'll
We'll see what we're doing.
I'll take 10%. That's fine.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could get rid of me, and it wouldn't let me to get rid of me, and then just have the 2 images showing. So, oh well.
No, that's good.
Yeah, but we got the question about the hats and stuff. I think we might have it. Like if you look, the Art of Cannibal Kitty book is already in. I got a couple original arts I had up, and it was like 7 of them or something, and we just put them as one item. And I only have 2 left now. And yeah, but totally, if you go to let's see, if you go to the Still Ill Comics page right now, you'll see some of the items already just say coming soon on them. It's just I do that when I'm editing backstage to kind of see like once I complete a category, like where I make the digital art to make so it looks nice and presentable, and I'm like, okay, that one's done and ready to go live. I just put it on coming soon, so I can make them all go live at the same time. But yeah, right now I'm kind of updating Ilcon and Cannibal Kitty at the same time to like get it ready to go. But we definitely are doing like the forum that we use to build the website is like we're only allowed 500 items, and now we're at 500 items now. So what we're doing is we're going to condense the prints. So Cannibal Kitty 6, like there'll just be one item that says prints, like Cannibal Kitty 6 prints, and I think we have 2. We have Cannibal Kitty prints, and then more Cannibal Kitty prints, and then when you click on it, it'll have every single one to choose from, and you can just get it then. So. Hooven says, hey Dan, did you and I ever get to my Art of Cannibal Kitty remarks? Just curious, no pressure. If you have me doing one, then the answer is no. If you have Knight doing one, then the answer is no. but
damn, that's the same on both counts, so that's easy to remember.
But for sure, I'll be bringing that stuff with me to Three Rivers if I don't get it done by then, so I can have something to work on, because I know Three Rivers is gonna be more chill. It ain't gonna be no Ilcon where it was like constantly working.
I'm freaking jealous, dude. Next year,
dude, I know. Our setup, our lineup of tables, it's just one little section that's us against a wall, and like, what is it? It's me. I just made the thing today, the flyer, but it's basically me, Sean Gabarin, Ali Garza, Bill McKay, and Sor Sung, and is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, I think so. And then me, that makes it like 5. But there's 6 people there. So there's one guy, he's a professional, that I don't know who he is, but he's going to be, his table's going to be right next to us. And I was like, he's going to feel so left out, dude. Because we all know each other, and we all do girly books, you know, like pinup girl stuff.
Oh, gosh.
I think this guy does Ninja Turtles.
So, that's kind of crazy, though.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I mean, at least it's turtles, you know.
Yeah.
He can draw April O'Neil.
Yeah, right.
Just get in the mood.
They can't no more. Like all these Ninja Turtle books, man. They can't. They don't deal with anything that's like sexist or objectifies women or anything. Like anything with you know, an old world female agenda. They called it when I was trying to do a cover for them a long time ago. It was like. I was just like, what? I'm just drawing a turtle, dude. Like it's the female turtle, and they don't want her to have shapes. She has to look like a normal fucking turtle. I was like, fine. And then I made her eyelashes too thick, and they just lost it. They go, nope.
Oh shit! They got you on the lashes, dude.
You can't even give her lashes. I was just like, holy shit, man.
That is crazy. I got the business too when I did that last Ronin Lost Years.
Oh, really?
I got like, yeah. Well, they saw like my, Instagram, and at first they're like, no. Then after a little begging, they were just like sent me like a 3-page list of like, you can't like,
that's
you
how it works.
Do April O'Neil like this and that and the other thing. I'm like, I'm literally just gonna draw Michelangelo. Like, it's okay. Like, she ain't gonna be anywhere in sight.
Anything I wanted to do, they wouldn't let me. Like, I was like, can I do Krang? And they're like, no. And then I was like, I can't. I'm not even asked for April O'Neil because I know you're gonna say no. And then I was just like, well, what about Casey Jones? They're like, if you do, you got to draw him like he looks now, and he looks stupid. So I was just like, I don't want to draw that Casey Jones. I want to draw like traditional Casey Jones, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a horrible experience. I'll tell you that, man. I think that's one of the last times I did anything for something like mainstream. I was just like,
did you actually do it? Like, do you have a Turtles cover?
I got 2 of them.
Oh, sick.
Did you hear me yell at during ILCON? Like I in the short boxes that my Ninja Turtle books were there, right? And then they're like,
oh, sick.
I think Savannah was like, hey, how much are we selling those Ninja Turtles for? And I was like $10, and then I yelled it out. I go, anything Ninja Turtles is $10, and then people started going over there.
People just flooded the thing.
They just were like, what the fuck? Ninja Turtles? Not really flooded, because they're not at the show for Ninja Turtle shit. They're at the show for some, sexy girly books, So,
I did have one dude and his dad that like only got Ninja Turtles from me.
Oh, whoa, interesting.
Yeah, and then but like it was awesome because like the dad pulled up his sleeve.
Yeah.
And then he had like a full sleeve of like all of them, dude, like Shredder, the Turtles, Splinter, like all the way up his arm.
That's badass.
I was like, yeah, dude, you're a real one.
That'd be funny. He has all that on his arm, and then he goes to our tattoo room at ILCON too, and then he gets a Cannibal Kitty to go with all that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be awesome though. I couldn't believe how good those were. I mean, like, like those were like, I mean, it literally looks like you just drew it right on them. I mean, it was like perfect.
Yeah, that's Lana and Emily, man. Lana's
like,
done
the colors, the shading, like the whole thing was just, they were so good.
Lana's done 3 tattoos on me since I moved here to Michigan, and Emily owns the tattoo shop where Lana works, and I haven't got a tattoo from Emily, but if you go to Emily's Instagram, she does photorealistic tattoos, dude.
I mean, it looked like a photorealistic rendition.
She just like replicated. She knows how to replicate shit. So that's what they did. I gave them my art, and they just made pick 'em and stick 'ems. You know what I mean? Some flash tattoos out of them. They're like they go. We designed a few, but then we just said, fuck it. Let's just draw draw exactly what Dan gave us. So that's what they did.
Yeah, but those were like dead on, dude. Like even if I traced your work on skin, dude, it would be all messed up, dude. There's no way. I think tattoo artists are probably some of the most talented artists.
Tattoo artists would be great inkers for comic books.
Oh yeah, dude. Are you kidding? Like, because they're doing that on skin. That just blows my mind. I don't know.
But tattoo artists, they make the smart move. You want to be an inker, you're going to be a tattoo artist, because the inker don't pay shit. So you can be a tattoo artist, you can make a living, you know.
That's true.
So you're working on the Sugar Pop, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm working on Dead at 17 for Josh Howard. I was getting backed up with work, man, and then I just hit him up. I go, "What day do you need this, dude, so I can make sure that I use my time wisely?" So he needs it in 7 days. So I'll probably be done with this tomorrow or Friday. But we finished. I finished Bill McKay's cover, man, today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'll show it off right here. It's I won't show the naughty one, but there's that. But yeah, this is it right here.
Oh wow, that's awesome, dude.
Isn't that cool? So,
yeah, that's really cool, dude.
I was on a roll yesterday. I was like, fuck it. And
the hair's awesome.
I went and I put my headphones on instead of just having music in my office. I just put my headphones on so I can't hear anything. And I blasted it with some fast-paced music, and I inked it and colored the whole thing in one day. And then today all I had to do was the shirt. Isn't that crazy?
That's super crazy, dude. I wish I had a day like that.
It felt like the old days when I used to be that fast. It's crazy.
Bro, the headphones is the secret weapon.
Yeah.
I gotta try that.
The headphones, man. Like, I got some Sonys, some big old fat Sonys that I've had forever. Like, they're peeling and everything, but
yeah, mine are Sonys too, and the same thing. Like, they're the over the ear ones, and they're just like
yeah. Is it these ones?
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Is it the same ones?
It's the same color and everything.
It's the same color and everything?
It's the same color and everything.
I love it when it has that girl says battery level medium. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. If anybody is looking for good headphones that cover your whole ear, these Sonys have lasted me a long time, and I love them. And the sound is so damn good on it. But yeah, I've had them for a while. You can actually see, like,
they were on my piano because I was just playing my piano the other night. But like,
is your insides all peeling like this?
Yeah,
it's all just going bad, dude. Like, but I'm just like, and
look
then
at
also,
that, dude. It's like all coming apart.
Yeah, this broke right here. See that?
Yep,
that piece broke, but it still fits my head. So I'm just like, fuck it.
That's really freaking funny, dude. What are the chances? I guess 100%. Because
yeah. Then I got I've seen people wear these at shows. I'm gonna show you. I got it.
Do yours have like the extra bass button?
Yeah, the bass boost.
Yeah, the bass boost, dude.
Yeah.
Just knock your head off your shoulders.
I just got these. They're Sony also. I'm gonna try them out at Three Rivers.
What is that? Does that go like around your neck or something?
Yeah, so you wear it and the speakers are back here. So you're playing music and pretty much only you can hear the music.
No way.
And it's not like putting headphones in your ears where you can't hear what people are saying.
Right.
When people come to the table and stuff and talk to you, you can totally have a conversation, and in the background you're hearing your music, and it doesn't disturb your neighbor or nothing. It's kind of cool. I've seen people wear these from time to time, so I'm gonna try them out. But yeah, they're Sonys. So yeah, this thing's awesome.
Dude, I've never even seen those things.
Yeah.
Is it like you can hear like loud, clear, like good music? Like obviously it can't be like.
Yeah, if I blast it, of course everybody's gonna hear it.
Right.
I'm playing at a respectable level, like it's people can faintly hear it, but you hear it pretty clear.
Yeah, you can't hear shit in those red ones, dude. You can actually get the foam like cuffs that like to replace them and stuff. I looked online, but like you can't like match like exactly the freaking color. It's like
a
little bit off.
That's true, Chad. We do sexy monster girly books, not just sexy girly books. We do monster girly books.
Exactly.
So Garth is liking our covers that we're working on. For what book? Macomb is working on Sugar Pop. For the next campaign we're going to have is Sugar Pop #1, which is going to be the starter of her normal series with art by the Zong brothers. And that is, I think, the first week of July we're going to launch that. But that is what Mike is working on. And then I'm working on Dead at 17, which launches in June, I believe. So...
yeah, this thing has got a long way to go. I still haven't figured out the fastest way to the finish line, but I like to kind of like just get warmed up with just doing like really like loose like highlights and shadows and all that while it's still kind of messy.
Yeah.
And then I just like flatten the whole thing once it's kind of like generally got all the values and stuff and colors and everything, and then I just flatten it all and just paint over it.
Yeah. So yeah, James says the Dead at 17 books are high quality and at a good price. Yeah, they are at a great price, and they're, man, Dead at 17. I've been a fan of Dead at 17 since before I broke into comics, man, and it's always been good quality. Then James got his Ilcon books today. That's good to know. We're slowly getting all those out to everybody. If you don't have yours, it's probably because you're not answering your email when I'm like, hey, what's your address? Or if I'm saying like, hey, you didn't make it to the show, I need you to send me $10 for shipping, and then you haven't answered that yet either. So there's 2 of you that haven't done that.
Yes, I like backer kit, right?
Huh? Well, like no, that. Not for this. Not for Ilcon, man. I fucking just emailed them.
Oh, I got you.
Okay. And I was like, here's my PayPal link. You know.
Got you.
But tomorrow I have it's not a meeting, but it's a whole thing for Kickstarter at noon, and it's to hear them out about their new fulfillment like survey system that they're going to launch soon.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I think their whole intent is to make it so we don't have to use backer kit anymore.
Oh, wow.
So
funny, like the very second that I finally like signed up to backer kit, like, I know, right? I kept getting all them emails. I'm like, I should just set up an account, dude, so I don't get these emails like every single time. But
yeah, but it's I don't know. We'll find out, man. I'll find out tomorrow how it's looking, and then I think Russ is on that. Is going to be there too, so we can kind of see it together and see how it's looking. I have fun doing like the glares and stuff in the eye when I color.
Yeah.
You just sit there and just keep messing with shit? Like,
oh, dude, the eyes, like, you know, I used to save the eyes and face till the end, but like, yeah, now I try and tackle it in the beginning, so I kind of have the whole time I'm working on everything else to go back to it. Like if it's not sitting with me right, you know?
Yeah.
Like I want to make sure, you know, to me, the face is like most important. You know, if I get the face right, like people forgive a lot of the other stuff.
That's the thing, man. It's if the face isn't cute, man, nobody wants that cover.
Yeah, nobody wants it.
Wants that shit, dude. It's like it's got to have a good looking face.
And yeah, it's got to.
That saves a lot. Having a nice looking face, it saves face.
It certainly does.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's the most fun thing to draw to me.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome, man.
I finally kind of got my kind of like my little formula for the lines and all that stuff to get the nose and mouth and all that sort of stuff.
I got my whole formula down basically for lighting. My lighting is always from the exact same angle because it's kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, there it is. I got it memorized so I can get it knocked out quicker. Like my lighting always comes from the right side. And my characters always face, they always face to the left. It's just the comfortableness of it.
Yeah, I try and mix it up. I know it looks like she's facing to the right on this thing, but mine's also facing to the left. It's just flipped.
Today I was trying to think of what I'm gonna do for the sugar pop cover, because after this I got to jump on the sugar pop cover to get it taken care of, and then jump on Zombie Tramps number 60 interiors. So I got the idea for the sugar pop one now, I think.
For the interiors?
No, just for a cover for sugar pop. The Zong brothers are doing the interiors.
Oh my gosh, did I not?
We're almost done.
Oh yeah, see, for this one I didn't even draw. That actually helps.
Look at that nice, look at those nice eyes and face, dude. That's what it's all about. Look at that.
See, look, I don't even draw like the eyes anymore. I just paint it all to like just save me some time. Cause like from the I kind of started doing that from doing Zombie Tramp because like the eyes were all white, so I was just like, I don't want to like have any like hard lines in there.
Yeah.
And then I realized like it just kind of, I don't know, kind of helps.
I got a good habit now of labeling all my layers, because I'll add layers and then I'm like, what does this one do? And you have to click it on and off to remember what it was,
Oh, I know. I start with such good habits, and then like by version 7B final to final, really final A.
Yeah,
it's pretty nasty.
I'll show you real quick.
Really what I use layers for more or less is to like for like depth. Like I'll do like layers of hair so I can easily just like color it without worrying about overpainting into like the body and stuff like that. So like once it's flat, I'll start cutting things out and putting them like in front and behind, so like the shadows and things kind of like get like really dimensional.
Yeah. So this is right here. If you look, you see this is all inked,
Yeah.
But these are my pencils before I go to straight ink. That's it.
That's good.
You know what I mean? That's it. It's just rough, dude. But to me, I'm like, that's clean enough. Because when I rough it in, what has to be clean before I start is the hands and fingers have to be clean enough for me to understand, and the face has to be fairly clean. Then after that, it don't matter. I just ink.
Like everything else, like you just figure it out as you go.
Yeah. So.
That's the step that I always skip, is like the clean line art. You know what? Like sometimes when I do like really clean line art, because like, when I sketch, I have all these like sketch lines in the hair and all that. And then when I do clean line art, it loses something. And so I just keep it messy. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out. Like there's got to be a happy medium in there, but my line work sometimes is just like so freaking messy. Like those lines are like clean, dude.
Yeah.
Super clean. Like zoom in on them lines, dude.
What, on mines?
Yeah.
Look at that. It's just hard line, dude. That's all it is. It's not and it's not even the pen that comes with Clip Studio Paint. It's like a certain pen called a G pen, and that is like, because they have their little store where people make their own brushes and stuff, and some of them are free, And I've been using G pens since I got this Cintiq and started using Clip Studio, which is about 9 years ago. So in between that time, I did get a new computer, but it's what's cool is that Clip Studio, it saves all your stuff in a cloud. So when I re-upload the program, it still had all my markers and all my pens and brushes and stuff. So, but,
that's good, because that's like literally the absolute worst. Like reloading, and setting up all the settings for all the pens and brushes and all that stuff. It's like literally the worst.
Yeah. But yeah, so the line work is just solid. And also, I went to animation school, and it was like they kind of teach you about, to how clean to make your lines, man, because it makes it easier for click and fills for when you have to go to color on animation cells.
Oh yeah, my stuff goes berserk if I try to click and fill. It's just
I can't do it. I don't have all my lines closed, but I do. I always have this habit of closing my lines.
In Clip, if your lines are like open but like off the crop, does it like recognize like to close it?
It'll still fill it. It'll still fill. And
yeah, see, like in Painter, dude, like if it's like off under, it'll just go all over the place.
James says he feels like he's watching us do a FaceTime. That's exactly what we're going for.
That's what we're going for.
Just chatting it up while we're working, dude. And it's like I could do the show by myself, and I do, but it's just I'm just looking to the side all the time to look at the comments, and then answer you guys. But I could do this and that at the same time, and you guys, it's not so quiet. This is kind of cool. This is a new thing that's a beta test on StreamYard, where I could click this slider right now and it'll say show comments on stage.
Oh, really?
I'm going to see what that does. Comments take stage. Live comments from viewers will appear on screen during your stream. Keep this conversation going and make the audience part of the experience. All right. Somebody comment something. I want to see it go up.
This is my secret weapon brush, Drax. If you're watching, this is the one.
What is it?
It's called Simple Water 2.
Simple Water 2. Look, someone said tigers suck. Look at, I see it right there. You see the comment section? It's all tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. There it is. That's cool. I'm going to leave it on there. Fuck it.
Yeah, that is cool.
I can still see it big because the font's so small, but I can still see it big on my computer monitor. So I think that's kind of...
Another cool thing is for people with the replay, if they want to like watch it full screen or on the TV, then the comments will actually like be on the video.
Dude, the Zong brothers are right here, right now, watching us, dude.
No way.
Yeah, I'm so shy now because the Zong brothers are watching us.
I know, dude. Like, don't look at how messed up my work is, bro.
What's going on, Zongs?
The Zongs.
The Zongs, man. The Zong. We were just talking about you guys, man, that you're almost done drawing the Sugar Pop book. It looks killer, dude. This book is a masterpiece.
I'll bet. Dang, dude. So this is going to be, I mean, I already knew that, but it's like this is going to be a Sugar Pop #1.
Yeah, Sugar Pop #1, because then we did 1 through 4, which was her origin story, and that was drawn by TM Chu, who worked on Zombie Tramp for a long time back in the day, and that book, that origin book, is so amazing. And then Zong Brothers, man, I just love how they draw Sugar Pop and stuff like that. They get it, man. They just get Sugar Pop so well.
Yep.
So I asked them if they could do all the issues of Sugar Pop going forward on her regular series, and they are like, yeah. So super excited about it.
Dang, their plate be filling up with that animation and everything.
Yeah, I know.
Is that animation done, guys? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we got to do. There's a couple new animations I need done, but it's there's there's interior pages and other stuff that we want to get done first.
Of course.
Where's the one thing? They just did a clip for me, which is awesome. Let me find it. I haven't used it. I used it for my newsletters I made it an animated GIF, but but there's one thing that they did that they've been working on all year, and they finally finished it like a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna upload it now and I'll show you guys. I think that's it. Let's see. That actually isn't it. Jesus, I'm uploading the wrong thing.
It's crazy. So what time is it there?
I don't know. Songs, what time is it there? What time is it where you're living right now?
It's got to just be like some opposite time.
All right, I'm going to show this. You guys ready? As soon as it loads. Are you watching, Mike?
Yeah.
All right, watch this, dude. It's going to be... They've been working on this since like January or maybe December. But as soon as it's done uploading, I'm going to show. So this is a trailer I'm not done with, I think. So I'm going to delete that. It's processing. Hold on.
Oh crap! It's 6:30 in the morning. That's wild.
Dang, 6:30. Hey, that's cool. That's what time I wake up. I wake up at 6:30.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, if they were at Elcon, their whole clock would have been like just absolutely inverted.
Yeah. I got a trailer I was working on, but it's not ready yet, so I'm going to delete that. But it's once it loads, I'll talk about it. But all right, I'm going to go back to coloring until it's done loading. God damn.
What's it loading on?
It's loading onto StreamYard right now.
Oh, okay.
It's like backstage. So I'll color some lips while I'm waiting.
Yeah, may as well. A lip time.
How long do you spend on lips?
Oh man, like forever. I mean, it comes in rounds. Like I just did like just basic, like just it's so like just I start to kind of.
Have you ever seen my palette?
Lines, and then I'll do this, and then like once it's flat and all that sort of stuff, it's just make sure like everything's kind of right.
Have you ever seen my palette?
That's sick, dude.
Dude, I've had this palette for 13 years or so.
That's crazy. You think that I would have like actually set my palettes by now, but
yeah,
I've added Zombie Tramp one, but
yeah, I've added to it throughout the years, like different characters. Like these are their swatches, and I actually label it. These are their swatches. But like all these other colors are just colors that I use often.
Oh, I see Maggie's down there, dude.
Yeah, Maggie's right there. So a lot of it's simple. A lot of it's simple where some characters only like 5 colors. Look at Mutsy's only 3 colors.
No way. And like everything that's in there, you just know what it is. Like,
yep. How come this is not working?
I do that like with my like markers. I have this sheet like right here next to me, so I know like when I pick up a marker, like like what's what.
Yeah.
This is mine. Like so, Painter actually has like a palettes thing built in, but like
Yeah.
most of the time I just do so like when I send the roughs, like all those gray tone like that's
Yeah.
all like in these gray ones here,
Yeah.
the colors
Yeah.
we use, and then I have less characters. I want to like spend some time and like get the character stuff down, but I have like a tan palette or like pink sketching, simple color like red and black for like if there's like any like shiny red stuff, or bright tan orange like soft pink dark skin. Like I have it kind of broken down there. And then skin tone 2 and skin tone 3 is like basically kind of like the two skin tones I use. But
Yeah, I just do. I used to have that, like even on my palette, you can see like I have all these different skin tones, how they're laid on top. They're laid on top of each other, so I know which ones to use as a set. But it's like I don't do that no more. I just do the one, and then when I do another layer of a darker shade of that, and I just adjust it on the actual program.
right.
But
Do you actually kind of start color picking at a certain point? Like, is it just like the palette to kind of get it started, or do you keep like clicking that color to like keep like when you're working through the thing?
I go with my little what they call eyedropper or whatever, and there's certain ones I grab and it just stays in the program. I can where you could have two colors you're working with at the same time. So I go back to it here and there, but most of the time I could just use the color palette that comes with the program.
Right.
So
you guys are getting some serious trade secrets here. Like, I hope you artists out there are taking notes, because
dude, did I tell you I was thinking about doing I'm thinking about doing it like a drawing class.
that would be sick.
Like it'll be an added tier on my Patreon. Like
that would be dope.
I think I don't know. If I get interest in it, maybe I'll do it where if people are interested in just learning shit.
Oh, I totally think they'd be interested in it. Like, for me to find this simple water 2 pen, and like I told you, I just used Painter because of like Artgerm used it and stuff, and then I was just like, but how does he do that? How does he do that? Yeah. And he doesn't do those like classes and videos and all that. I found some like old ass video, and then it was like cropped out, but like in this one video, just like in the top part, you could kind of see when he'd click it, like what the pen was. And I was like, that's it. It's called Simple Water 2, dude. That's his brush. I've just been like using it ever since. It'd be funny if that like he only used it like that one time. That's like not even what he uses.
Right.
I'm just sticking.
He used it by accident.
Yeah. But either way, it really does kind of like work for me.
Yeah. So all right, here we go. This is something Zong worked on for me. It was just kind of like I was like, hey, you think you could do something like this? And I just showed them my character lineup that I use in all my ads. And I was like, it'd be cool if we take that character lineup and animate it to where each character comes on screen in their own unique way. So they put together this. It's 10 seconds long. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Look at this shit. Isn't that nuts?
Oh my gosh, dude. Stop.
Yeah. And with that subtle camera move and everything, it's just so dope, dude. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, dude.
What's your favorite?
Honestly, I think that like at first glance the swinging, but like at second, third, fourth glance, it's gotta be like the genius is like the cannibal kitty cat that's
Yes.
sitting there, and then Zombie Tramp just rises from the ground with her hair, and then she does a somersault into like her character. Like, I don't really think you could beat that, dude. That's,
you know what's really good too is look at Turtle Tutu skate onto the screen, dude. Look at the movement of her skating. Look at that, dude. That's freaking nuts, man.
It is.
And nuts. Then she dodges Mutzi as she comes in, dude.
And she's got the selfie.
Yeah,
she's got like the selfie plug.
Yeah, look at that.
And she kind of like moves out of the way when she like comes swinging in. Yep. She's kind of like, wait, get out of my face.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take a selfie.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, BannerCon 2026, you need like a 25-foot wide like LED screen that's just got that thing going in the background.
Oh, just constantly.
That would be crazy, dude. Yeah, I wonder if there was a way you could like make that like a really like a GIF to like have that be like your header or something. I don't know.
I did. I made it an animated GIF that runs whenever I send out a newsletter. If you guys get my newsletter and you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that just on an animated GIF. It's just repeating itself.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, look, as long as they said they're usually sleeping around this hour, but they're up. That's awesome. Oh, any chance for a mermaid character? There was a mermaid character in the last time we did Still Illustrated, which was 2023, and there was a short story with Zombie Tramp versus a mermaid. But as a permanent mermaid character, I am pretty sure there will be. We totally want to expand, like, what kinds of monster girls we use, but in no way would we give them their own series. We just make them in the books because I think now we're kind of set on what series we're just keeping these series of these main girls that are the staples. Like we announced that Mutzi's going to have a mini series, and that's something that I wasn't even planning on doing, but it's something that Drew actually wanted to do, and he wrote the story, and it was good. So we're doing that, and then
good for Drax, dude.
And we got the whole I beat things with my face thing rolling in, and Sad Girl Psycho Baby is going to be coming to an end soon. But when I say soon, I mean like 5 years or something like that, because you only do one book a year. But yeah, we got that, and then we got another mini series of Cannibal Kitty, but I think Cannibal Kitty wouldn't be an ongoing thing. It's just a once in a while kind of thing. So in theory, we got our main books is Zombie Tramp, of course, and then Sugar Pop, and I Beat Things with My Face is only going to be a 4-parter, maybe a 3 or a 4-parter. So that kind of leaves it for just Sugar Pop and Zombie Tramp, I think, right?
Yeah.
Let's double check. Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, it's like let's see.
Let's see. Yeah, so we got Sugar Pop and Zombie Tramp, man. Because so that's kind of how it is. But the reason for that is that I really want to double up on my Zombie Tramps, dude. Where we are running 2 to 3 Zombie Tramps a year. So what we're kind of doing is eventually we're trying to get everybody mixed in with the Zombie Tramp universe, so they don't have to have their own book. They just appear in the issues of Zombie Tramp. So that's going to be exciting when that goes down, because I really want to just start cranking out more issues of Zombie.
That's going to be some like Avengers Endgame type shit.
Yeah. What's up, Bill McKay? Bill McKay, man. Hey,
what up, Bill?
Bill, you should come on right now because it's 9:00. That means we're going to show some Kickstarters, and we want to know if you want to just talk about your book, Kim the Delusional Part 2, real quick. So click on the link that I sent in your messenger.
Yeah, dude, my bad for that like 1 week late text today.
Look at James really liked I Beat Things With My Face. Thank you so much. I hope you guys really like that character. I really like her. And we're going to do her first Kickstarter campaign in January. That book's been done. That book's been done for a year, that issue 2.
Really?
Yeah. I need to write the next ones to get Cirque on it, because Cirque is doing the interiors on that. So
I wish I had like anything that was done ahead of time.
yeah.
Every week I'm like, I'll bet you I'll be like caught up with stuff like in like 2 weeks. Like I say that every day. It never happens.
I'm gonna, or waiting to see if Bill's gonna come in. I'm gonna lay in some flats. These are my flats for tomorrow. All right, I think that's all. Just laying in the flats for her dress.
So what do you do with the flats? You do skin, then you do like just like one thing for the whole outfit and like another thing for the hair, or is it like, do you get like the belt, the pocket? Like how do you get with the like flat?
Yeah, I kind of only work, since I'm the one coloring the whole thing. I only work on, I do a flat when it's time for that part of the coloring, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm just gonna lay in the flat of this dress, and then when I go for the next tone, it'll be a layer on top of that on multiply, and then I'll start blending it. I'll start blending it after I get it in, like as a cell shader style. And then once I get it blended to how I like it, I merge the 2 layers, and then I kind of blend it again.
Gotcha.
So, boom. All right, Bill's here. Look at him. What's he looking at? What's up, Bill?
Hey, man.
You done for the night? You're not drawing? Can you talk? You can't hear us at all? Oh, he can hear us if he puts his glasses on. Let's see. Oh, he exited out. He's going to come back in. Watch. Yeah, that's one of the covers assignments coming up soon, man, is everybody's going to do their Maggie Mintz cover.
Am I gonna do that?
Yeah, of course.
I'm like super stoked, dude. Like that'll be like a first timer thing for me.
Yeah. Is the sound working, Bill?
Yeah, now it is.
Okay, hell yeah. So, yeah, that'll be a January campaign. So I already got, what's his name? King Rupert. He was like, hey, you got any work for me? I'm like, yeah, man, I guess I could start you on I Beat Things With My Face. And then he was like, oh, when do you need it? I'm like, man, that campaign's not until January. But you might as well just do it now, man.
It's like on it.
Yeah, so.
That's like
All right,
goals for me, dude.
work to be that far ahead.
Yeah, to be that far ahead, that would be amazing.
It's crazy.
Not very realistic, but
all right. Look at that dope ass zombie tramp with that cool beanie on.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. That's cool. So, all right, let's see what we got here.
You guys
let's show off some campaigns, and we'll talk about some Kim the Delusional. So
let's do it.
Hold on a second here.
Speaking of having everything done way in advance,
I
am not quite there. This is going to be a stressful week, a very stressful week.
Oh yeah. I know that feeling. You can do it.
You can do it. So
all the covers are done.
That's good. One less thing to worry about.
Yeah. Where's the presents? Share screen. All right, let's see here. So let's go to. Where's my window? Yeah, we just showed this build.
Oh, nice.
We just showed that today. My cover for Kim the Delusional 2 that I finished today. So
very cool.
It is so cool.
So let's go to.
Yeah, I had you guys on for a little bit. I've been working since 8 this morning. I am wrecked, and my back is completely fucked, so I had to take a hot shower. And then I got in when you were showing the Zongs video.
Oh, okay.
And I tried to comment on it, and I couldn't log in, and then I was just, fuck it, let me... But then when I commented, I didn't know that it would show as that's me commenting, but it did.
Yeah. So, all right, here's let's go and show off some kicks.
How about this one?
All right, so here's some saved projects that I saved that are pretty cool. Murder Nun #2 has 4 days left. That is done by Sun K and what's his name? Is it Justin? It's Justin.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to pronounce his last name. Is it Routbard? Is it?
I would say Robard.
I would say that's probably it. But
I would say Robard. Yeah,
he's the creator and writer, as far as I know. I did back this. I did definitely back this. I got that Sun K cover on the far right.
Oh, the one with her human face.
Yeah, and then with a copy of #1 also. I don't know why I didn't back this when it originally came.
They just posted on their Facebook that they recently acquired an IP of some sorts. I don't remember what it was though.
Dude, I'm obsessed with that. That book is sick, dude.
It's what's it called? The thing Sun K used to work on, the monster whatever Miss. What the fuck was it? It was like an outer space thing. Monsterella, I think. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, Monsterella.
It's that girl with the patch over her eye. So yeah, this is a dope ass thing. And I guess everybody that gets this copy gets a Pumpkin #5 ash can.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. That's the Sun K one.
That one's sick, dude. Oh my god.
That's what's nuts is Sun K, man. The vinyl, the shading on vinyl, dude.
I know the freaking patent leather game is like at an 11, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta take some notes on that, dude.
Yeah.
That is nuts. Like super reflective.
They got a Simon Beasley. Check that out.
That's dope too.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a good one. They're all good ones.
I like this one. It's dynamic.
I can totally respect those flames.
Yeah.
With like the skull that's like on the side, like in the flames.
This one I like a lot too. I don't know this artist, Fabio Simao. Do you know who that is, Bill? Was Bill gone?
Oh shit, Bill bounced, dude.
Backstage.
There. Oh, I gotcha.
I lost audio again, and I just bailed and rejoined.
Oh, okay. That's what I figured. You know who this artist is?
I've seen him around for years, but I don't know where he is or much about him. I've seen his stuff just here and there, but never regularly. But it's usually a little more fleshed out than that. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably maybe he doesn't do his own colors. Yeah, this one's awesome. That's Sun K human style.
Faces on her stuff is just so good.
Like we were talking about earlier, man. If the face is nice and everything else is forgiven, man, it's just.
Hey, you were talking about them acquiring a property.
Yeah, it was Monsterella, right?
Monsterella, because I remember when we met Sun in Toronto the first time. That's the only thing I really knew her from was that cover. That's maybe one of my favorite things she's ever done, and I saw that they teased that. So yeah, whatever that was originally, which I'd like to have a copy of it. I didn't even know what it was back then.
Yeah, Monsterella is such a nice looking character.
Yeah, and that cover by that portrait cover of that character.
And
If
Yeah, I
that's the
think it's like outer space sci-fi or something. I think. But yeah, that's it. This is Murder Nun, guys. Check it out. 3 days to go. 400 backers almost. Let's jump into the Mighty Mite number 3. I put this up here because I got to I talked to CB Zane over the weekend. He was hanging out at Tom Hutchinson's booth at Big Dog Inc. over at Motor City Comic Con, and I don't know nothing about Mighty Mite, but
That's all you need to know.
I don't know much about her, but yeah, CB Zane's a really cool guy, man. So like, if you guys want to try her out, I think you guys should just check it out. Look, I love this cover, man, by Pedro.
That iridescent on the one above that's really good too.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, Pedro Perez is an artist that I've been wanting to do something with for a while. As far as covers go, like this cover, like I like his stuff, but this cover is a little bit like kind of on the plain side. So if that's how he is in general, then I might want to see if he wants to do some interiors for something, like a special edition of something. But yeah, I like his faces. Yeah, this is Mighty Mite, guys. Check it out.
Who did the banner one?
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's got 4 days to go. Let's see. Let's find it.
I did a cover for this book. It was issue 1 or 2. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it was a nice book when they sent me comps. The cover
was
really slick, and the whole production was well done. The whole book production.
This is someone named Cody Art.
That's the wraparound, huh?
Yeah. I'm not big on wraparounds no more.
No.
So here's the interiors. CB Zane did the interiors too, I think. So
how about a horizontal cover? Are you against those too?
No, I do horizontals because I don't want to do a wraparound. So I just make it a horizontal because it's kind of like, the book the life of a book is mostly always going to be in its bag and board. So why have a wraparound cover where you can't see the entire art? So
yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. Then Daddy Issues has 4 days left. This is Mercy Sparx, Devil's Due, Josh Blaylock. 4 days to go, guys. Interiors and story are Josh Blaylock, the creator of Mercy Sparx. This one's really dope, man. Look at this.
That is
Joe Herrera.
Realism.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's Josh Blaylock. And this one's really awesome, too. This one is Pop Man. Or Pop Man. It's really awesome, man. Super dynamic in the pose. Look at it. These books are only $10, guys.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Look at, there's a guy named Dan Mendoza that did a cover.
That one's sweet.
He's that artist Demon that we heard about.
That D-Iman.
E-M-E-N. Yeah. That
background's sick too.
Yeah, I have no idea how I did that background. Like because I get in the habit now. My backgrounds, I rough them in with pencil, and then I do them all with paint brushes, like the paintbrush tools. And then I erase the line. I turn off the line layer, and then I just work on it like where there's no line at all.
That's very it's got a lot of like atmosphere to it. It like really.
Yeah, I added. I think I had it on separate layers where I can add atmosphere for the stuff in the way back. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Mercy Sparx, guys, check it out. This is a cover by Tim Seeley right here.
Nice.
Look at this. The first Mercy illustration ever.
Oh, wow.
What? He's selling the first Mercy illustration ever. It was...
I think he's Art Adams or what, dude?
February of 2005, dude. That's crazy, dude. He wants... It's such a weird number, $16,668. How much do you think people would buy The very first zombie trap drawing. I have it in a 9x12 sketchbook.
80K.
80K.
100K.
You dropped out again, Bill?
The audio dropped again.
Whenever I don't hear Bill responding, I just go back and I'm like, he must have dropped out. So, all right. So yeah, this is the Josh Blaylock. What is this one? Cover art for issue number 3, 666. I like that. Look how nice and has energy to it. Look at that. That looks like an animation cell to me.
That's super cool.
That's clean, man. So that's that. And then Kamen America. Have you ever checked out Kamen America?
No, but that is such a dope style, dude. That is like anime cranked to 1,000.
Yeah. This one is Kamen America Alpha, the manga and omnibus. So this is a reprint of just their omnibus, and I have a bunch of their books.
Oh my god, look at those characters.
He's already got merch like in Japan and everything, dude. But look at this. Yeah, it's freaking awesome, man.
Yo, that is really awesome.
Animations. Look at these little animations he puts on the Kickstarter.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is so cool.
Yeah. But Kamen America, man, and it's funny too. It's a funny book. Like this is their original manga that they had, where it was just black and gray. But all the new issues, which are the ones that I have, everything's full color, and it reads left to right. It's an American book, you know.
Oh, really?
It's an American book, yeah.
But the first one was like
the first one. It was still an American book, but it was just black and gray.
Got it.
Yeah. Let me
God,
see.
just look at that sketch of just that cell where it's sketched.
Oh, I know. But this stuff is dope, man. With like all this firepower and stuff. It's always like, it's crazy.
Who is that?
This is Timothy Lim.
Timothy Lim.
Yeah. But yeah, look at some of these covers, man. They're so dope.
Oh my goodness.
Volume 1, Volume 2. This is all his art, dude. He writes
that
it.
Background on Volume 1 is really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just imagining that printed on like a hollow foil card.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And he also has like, look at these are little animations that he's done.
So he's got such a big fan base in Japan. He's got like basically both languages on there.
I think so. I have no idea. There's like his acrylic stands. He also has like an action. Look at, he has an action figure that was made.
Oh wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And then plushie. He also has a figurine, like a statue. Where is it?
Those look like the fig arts.
Yes, yeah, it's not though. It's I need to find the company he used because I like it a lot, and it's not the ones that are doing the zombie tramp figurine either. This figurine right here that he has, the resin maquette, this is the same company that did the princess for Ilkon, the princess maquette.
Nice.
It's the same company because when I was looking for someone to do a little figurine, they showed me this as an example.
No way.
I was like, oh shit, that's Kamen America. But yeah, that's Kamen America. Bill, are you still with us?
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, we're just double checking. All right, so the next up right here, Kim the Delusional Part 2, right here.
Hey.
Look at this upcoming project. Did you load up anything yet, Bill, or is just that?
Just that.
Oh, just that. Awesome. But you got 108 people following it right now. I'll put this link tomorrow morning on the comments and the description section of this video, so you guys can click on it. So just hit that save button to be notified when he launches. You plan on launching on the 30th still?
On the 30th, yeah, a week from Friday.
Damn,
the heat is on.
Damn, it is. You can do Friday at 9?
Yes. You don't think I can do it? What do you think?
I know you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will be more on there very soon. I have just been working, penciling, and coming down to the very last thing that needs to be completely penciled before I launch. And that I've worked on all. It's basically a page that I've been working on for 3 days, and will be done in the morning. And then from there, I am focusing only on building the Kickstarter and putting the final touches and putting it all together over the next week. So there will be more on there soon.
Heck yeah. So that, and then this is, I don't give a fuck about Aliens 1 and 2. That I have no idea what it is, but I really like. I know that that's Brian Maroglio. When I looked right at that, I know that's Pablo Munoz right there. You know what I mean? So just looking at these, I'm just like, well, we already know the covers are legit, dude. So
damn, that's a nice cover.
Yeah. Look at these interiors. All these interiors are Pablo.
Bro, Pablo's crazy, dude.
Look at this.
I had the honor of driving Pablo from the hotel to the convention hall.
Oh, nice.
James, yes, the part 1 will be available through the part 2 Kickstarter.
Nice.
I was just thinking about that because this is called the number 1 and 2. So I'm assuming this is a number 2 where number 1 is also available.
Bam, look at that, Zong Bros. I colored the Pablo cover. Oh, for this one? Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
So this one, look at these colors, man. But the cover that Pablo did, Zong's colored for her. Let's look at that cover again. Right here. Bam. Yeah, man. That is some Zong Brothers coloring skills right there.
It really is. Look at the glow on the lights.
Yeah, but this book, just those couple covers and knowing that the interiors are Pablo, man.
Yeah.
This is a legit book, dude. I really like that she knocks out these soldiers with her boobs. It's
crazy, dude. He's so quiet and humble too. It's just
yeah, he is, man. Pablo rocks, man. Loogie 2. Loogie 1 was awesome. I'm a fan of it. So Loogie 2, we'll wait to see when that one launches. It's all written and drawn by this guy, and Caden, and he does great interiors, man. And then also, bam, Dominic, dude. This is Dominic Glover. I met Dominic at C2E2. Remember, Bill?
Yep.
Yeah, we met him. He came to my table, and he was just, when people are like, go to your table and they want you to look at their stuff and give you a book and stuff, you're kind of like, the chances of me actually enjoying it are like 5%, you know? But Dominic came to my table and he said that he had met Brian Polito and Fran and showed his stuff off, and he was asking a lot of questions about Kickstarters and stuff like that, and they said you should go talk to Dan. So that's what he did, man, and his art is awesome. And it's like he comes to our table as like a humble dude, man, and then his booth was gigantic. Like, remember how big his booth was, Bill?
Yeah, it was all lit up, and
it was all lit
up.
Yep, everything was lit up, and like all his prints were gigantic and made of acrylic. And man, this guy's legit, dude. But yeah, Monkey with
I love the LED lighting in the booths too.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Monkey with a Katana is his book. This is his campaign that he's going to be launching soon. Look at these interiors, dude.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Yeah, I knew
that's like cover art.
I knew who Dominic was for a while, but I didn't really know what he did or what he was all about. But he won me over at C2E2. He was a super nice guy, and his art
nice guy.
Fucking amazing.
This is nuts, dude. This is an interior. Crazy. I like this old lady with the one eye up there.
I was just gonna say, look at the detail of the people in the background.
Because it's a yokai tea house, so they're all like monster girls. Look at this, dude. This is nuts, dude.
That does look sick. Oh my god, Joe, the interiors are just insane.
I'm gonna call this.
Does he do the interiors?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is his baby, man. This is his debut of his own IP.
That is crazy, dude.
Look at this, dude.
What the
super
heck?
super humble dude, man. He was chill, man. He's got to be like in his late 20s at the most, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he's awesome, man. And then one last one is still illustrated 2025. It's got 7 days to go, guys. We have almost 600 backers. We are almost at 45K. This is a nice short little Kickstarter, guys. It only has a few covers. And there's an interior story that's about 11 pages long of Zombie Tramp and Sugar Pop going to the beach. Everything is summer themed. So here's my phallic sandcastle cover. And we got Miss Henpai who knocked it out with this one.
Dude, I love Miss Henpai.
Yeah. Zork killing it right here. Dravicus, man, this one is awesome. I love the red on the feet. That's really awesome, man. Then the Zong brothers.
Hey.
So good, man. So what's cool about the Zong brothers one is that they're in their human forms for the regular, and for the risque, they're in their monster forms. King Rupert, man. King Rupert did 2 covers. So we got King Rupert 1 and King Rupert 2. So this one is Sad Girl and Mutzi and Tutu and Relic. And then right here we got our main girls right here, Maggie, Sugar Pop, Cannibal Kitty, and Zombie Tramp.
Yeah, that cover is going gangbusters.
Yeah. And these are selling really well, man. And so that's pretty awesome. The first time we showed off King Rupert was, I think, the last campaign. Yeah, for Hack Slash. He did a cover. This guy, Mike McComb.
Who's that dude?
This one is doing really well.
That guy again.
Yeah, it's so good. You can't have any campaign with Zombie Tramp in it without a McComb. And you can't have one. You can't have one without Bill McKay either.
We're zombie brothers.
Yeah. I think Bill's gone again.
Crap, dude.
He keeps dropping out. If he pops back in, I'll see him and I'll hit him up. Then we got the risques. We'll cut through them real quick. But this is that one I told you where they're either in their monster girl forms. And then that's about it. We got a few that are metal. We're gonna do embossed metal, which is the first time we're trying that. It's really cool, man. I've seen samples of how they look. It's really cool.
You did?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the people that do embossed metals came to my table at C2E2 and they showed me samples and it was insane.
Oh, really?
And also Polito had one at Ilcon, Lady Death, that was embossed metal. It was.
I've seen his Lady Death embossed metal one. It's insane.
Yeah, it'd be the same company.
See, I said insane for that. That's a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, our sketch cover. We got missed previous issues that we did. This is like back in 2022 when we first did one. We just called it the swimsuit edition. And then 2023 is when we started calling it Still Illustrated.
Got that logo online.
Yeah, so and then we got a couple collector cards that are freebies. We got 4 of them. We got
That's my favorite, dude.
Yeah, this is keeping it with the summer theme. What says summer than fucking having no AC and sweating your ass off in a hot house? So we got those, and then we unlocked 2 more cards today. You got a McComb card right there.
Hey, thanks, guys. I get the card because of you guys, so I appreciate that. Yeah. Give it up for you guys.
And then we unlocked about 4 prints today. So we got this as a double-sided print. These are 11 by 17. We got a King Rupert print, the other King Rupert print, and then we did the Dravicus as a print. So that's a wrap. So I call that a wrap for this campaign, man. Like, I wanted to do something short and small. It's only a 20-day campaign. It's not a 30. So we're coming to the end, man. And it's short and sweet. So
I love doing the beach ones. I can't wait till I have like all of them, you know, and then I'll just put them all right next to each other.
Yeah. It was so funny. I forgot to hit the live button on Instagram. So this whole time.
Oh, really?
Instagram never broadcasted. I might as well just exit out of it.
Damn.
Oh, well, we didn't need it. I can never see what they're saying anyways. Oh, man. Sirlet missed the show, but that's okay, man. You can watch it after. That's Russ talking about who does the
embossed metals.
Yes, embossed metals. Will there be more cover prints available? Probably not, man. We're going to call it good on this. We're putting all of our concentration into the upcoming Sugar Pop #1, and also I got to jump on interiors for Zombie Trap #60.
Damn, you're in the 60s now.
It's going to be 60. Well, when it was with that publisher, it went up to 72 or 73.
Yep.
So that's about it, man. Oh, Pious Mayhem already knows about that book, the one that Pablo did interiors on. Nice. I like a nice, chill, funny book, man.
I might have to get that just because Pablo. I'm obsessed with Pablo now.
Yeah, dude. Did I send you the digital copy of Hack Slash versus Zombie Trap?
I don't.
I'll send it to you, dude. It's so you read the whole thing, man. It's freaking awesome, man. It's so crazy.
And that's Pablo?
Yeah, Pablo on interiors and Zong Brothers on interior colors.
Oh,
jeez. It's a fucking masterpiece.
Man, I was just going to say masterpiece, dude.
Yeah. As you would say, it's insane.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. Shout out to Arthur Adams.
Shout out to Arthur Adams, the insane one. Are we planning to do an ILCON next year? No. That's the answer to that. We might plan to do it every other year, maybe. So we'll try it again in maybe in 24 months from now, and see how that goes. We're still kind of like recuperating from it, and it's a lot of work to put something like that together. So we really got to work on maybe getting a planner to do it for us, that we pay to get it put together, so I could have more free time,
Like J-Lo, like the wedding planner, but like convention planner.
Yeah, so
that'd be a dope movie.
And that's also a thing Russ Cassie says, to alternate with Swornfest, because Swornfest is next year. So it's kind of like, if we can just leapfrog it, you know what I mean? It's that way we could actually have Polito as a guest,
Yeah.
We'll be all caught up with Swornfest, even though Swornfest is usually January or February, I think. So,
bro, when he said BannerCon 2025, I was like cracking up. He had them just all in the room, and they weren't dispersed out yet.
Yeah.
It's just like shoulder to shoulder banners.
Yeah, that ILCON was insane. I thought it was going to be more chill, and it wasn't. It was fucking busy. It was busy. I was busy the whole fucking day. I never stopped signing books. It was crazy. So.
Yeah, me too. I was very, very happy. It was really cool, just like meeting everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody had their like story and a big smile.
Yeah. January is Schwarnfest. So, but that's about it, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, Mike. And
I know it was fun. It got me
getting work done.
Yeah, it got me greased up to get this thing moving.
So the secret is to knock out shit fast. Go find your Sony headphones, put them on, get some fast-paced music going, turn off all your socials. That's what I did. I just turned it all off. No email up, no nothing. And I just was like, bam, 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 bam. Because usually if I have it up because I have two screens, if I have it up, I'll be coloring, I'll be knocking stuff out, and I'll be like, do I got any comments or emails? And then I look, and then I go back to work. But if I have it all off, I'm just like, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, I know. I got to do that. I throw the phone on the bed behind me, and I just like don't look at it.
Yeah. So
I did just actually I'm starting to put together like a new playlist. So That'll get me through at least a good like 3 or 4 hours. But
yeah,
I'm gonna work on it some more tonight, and then I'm thinking like tomorrow will be like a good. Yeah, I had like phone calls and things I had to like take care of today, but tomorrow's gonna be a good like all day kind of thing.
Nice. So, all right, guys.
I'd like to get it done before over the weekend because I think Sunday and Monday I'm gonna be doing Memorial Day.
Oh yeah, it's Memorial Day on Monday.
It's like the first kind of day out at the cottage kind of thing.
Okay. I will be doing nothing. I'll be at home working.
Yeah. That'll be like my one day of relaxation, but everything else is going to be getting this.
Yeah. Any go-to music choices Chad wants to know?
For me? Oh, I'm like the worst person to ask, dude. I'm embarrassing. Like, ask him. He listens to the cool music. You don't want to know the kind of stuff I listen to.
For me, it's like, it depends on what I'm working on. Like, it's either going to be like new wave, or it's going to be punk rock, or it's going to be new metal. You know what I mean? It just depends. Like, I cranked out that Kim cover with in a day. It was I was playing that band Disturbed just on a loop, like you know, just was knocking it out. You know.
Yeah, it depends. Like, I actually have a couple of things. Like, there's this like internet Soma FM thing called like Groove Salad. It's like it's just like it's exactly that. It's like loungy, like trip hop stuff, and it's just 24/7.
Wow, yeah.
It's literally, I could send you the link, but it's just Soma FM Groove Salad. And then I listen to this other thing called Cine Mix, which is basically just 24/7 like movie soundtrack. It's like just a nonstop mix of like that gets me like in this kind of like epic mood, you know?
Yeah.
And then just like, you know, the artists and like all my Spotify playlists, or like if I'm obsessed with like an album at the time, I'll just throw that on repeat. But when I work, I like stuff that doesn't have a lot of lyrics because I don't like to get caught up in like words sometimes. So
a lot
of kind of like chilling, like instrumental kind of electronic-y, like
cool.
trip hop stuff.
What do they call it? Non-secular or something like that. But
something like that.
But Russ says he loves Disturbed, man. That's good, man. That's good to know, because last time they came down here to play, no one wanted to go with me, and I had to force Bill McKay to come, and he doesn't listen to them at all.
Yeah, I listen to New Kids on the Block, Chad.
Hell yeah, man. Was it NK?
Oh.
Hanging Tough.
Hanging Tough.
What about Please Don't Go Girl? That's the jam.
They're all the jam, dude. You guys busted me, dude. That's actually what I listen to like nonstop when I draw.
Yeah, so all right. It's we've almost did 2 hours on the show, so let's call it a night.
All right.
I get up early all the time, so I'm gonna hit the end stream button. I'll see you guys later.
See you guys.